Hello, I'm Gene Simmonds, the director of the Southern California Youth Chorale. The purpose of our organization is to provide unique opportunities for the musically talented young people in Southern California. It gives them an opportunity to express themselves in music, as well as to provide opportunities for travel and communication with people of various countries. Over the past 10 years, we have performed in 10 different countries, including most of Western and Eastern Europe, Russia, Japan, and China. Our story really begins at a rehearsal in the choral music room.
In the choral room, we're especially interested in developing the voice as a musical instrument. That goes into the vocal instrument itself, how to breathe, how to produce the tone, blend, balance, diction, the meaning of the song. I suppose the most difficult is that of the concept of tone and tone production, because the students come from various kinds of backgrounds, and in order to get this gelled into one feeling of sound, it's difficult to get that concept across to everyone. I think many times they get very intense, yes, because in trying to pull something out of an emotion or a feeling or some way for them to really project the style of the song, to get into it, immerse themselves completely into the music. I think I'm very demanding on them sometimes, yes. Well, because I have a certain goal that I want to accomplish, and I have seen in the past that I know students are really capable of doing almost anything that they really get into and want to. And I know what can be done with them, and I am very demanding about it being done that way.
I had suspicion that it was a lot of work, but I didn't really know how much it was until I did get in the group. I didn't really know it was going to be like, you know, sing your throats out in the morning, dance your feet off in the afternoon. But I'm sort of glad it's the way it is because it adds variety. He is a perfectionist, and we go over and over, and that's how they get a good show, because of perfection. This group really puts on good shows because it is knitted together by the time the first concert comes as a family.
Today we're going to have auditions for You Are the Sunshine of My Life. How many are trying out today? Let me see your hands. Okay.
The auditions for the solos are extremely important to the members of the chorale. We do like to give everyone an opportunity to try out. And we're looking especially for those with good voices. But I think probably as important as a good voice is that person's ability to sell a song and to project the song and the meaning to the audience. So we're looking for personality, someone who understands the words and who can make that important contact with the audience. It gets really very difficult at times to make a selection because we come to a point where we have 3 or 4 people who do it equally well. Now, how are those people going to stand up during a performance or several performances? Will their performance as an individual participation, will it continue to grow and develop, or will it stay where it is now? And those are things that we try to project in that person's personality as he performs.
You must have known that I was lonely, so you came to my rescue. I know that this must be the one, 'cause having so much love inside of you.
It's really shown me a lot of what professionalism is, this group has, and what I need to know and what I need to do and how to go about it. Mr. Simmonds has helped me a great deal. He's coached me in voice, and Paul has helped me a lot in dancing and style and grace and all sorts of other things like that.
And with that kind of an attitude, it seems to carry over, and the kids realize that they're expected to get it, because I assume they can do it. So everybody's assuming, and eventually kind of follows right through, and they do the material.
Simply says, Bill, your carol's part on it, aren't you? And, yeah. Okay, come on. Took me over and showed me the exact same step in reverse. Oh, sure, okay. I know. I'll just whip that out right now. I know it was really difficult. I've got moves now that I never thought I'd be able to do. I've got isolation things where I only move a certain part of my body on a beat. And it's just fantastic, to be able to do things like that. So some of the people come in here and they just, I cannot do this. They say that. And people like that will end up in dance production. And they thought they'd never be able to do things like that. It's something the entire show comes to do, just pull things out of you that you never thought you'd ever do.
A few weeks later, I got my notice and said, it's my pleasure to inform you. I'm not going to cry, so I'm moving right along, okay? But at the bottom of the letter it said, I don't know if it said this on all of them, but I assure you that there are many exciting moments ahead for you. Oddly enough, moments which will last you a lifetime. I look forward to sharing them with you, is what Mr. Simmonds put down on the bottom of the letter. And little did I know then how true that would be.
When we all had those touching moments and remember signing autographs after shows, seeing the little children come up and give us big flowers or something, you know, it's also one, we all had the same tour. I mean, we all went different places, but we all went on the same tour and had the same experience. You'd be surprised, Mr. Simmonds, I'm supposed to call you Gene now, okay? I'm really intimidated. You'd be surprised how many people put down that they were still involved with music and theater and art in some way. Everyone who wrote down that they're still involved with art, can you stand up so you can see how many people are still involved with art?
4 tours, 800 hours of rehearsal, countless fabulous concerts, 15 countries later, I have found that my experiences in the Southern California Youth Chorale and then later the Musical Americans have truly lasted a lifetime. Others will remind us of all the specifics of how Mr. Simmonds accomplished all of this with us people who were barely wet behind the ear. And I don't want to repeat all those things, but I think the one way that Mr. Simmonds really changed my life was that he helped me to believe in myself. And I could actually live my dreams. And I think, you know, Mr. Simmonds has become a lot more than a music teacher to me. He's become a friend and a mentor.
What the world needs now is love, great love. It's the only way, it's the only way. What the world needs now.
Before we sing the last number of the first half, which is traditionally joined by the alums, and I think we have some alums in the audience tonight, and I'd like for them to start making their way to the stage, please. And last, I would like to thank you for coming tonight, and if you enjoy the program, please tell others about the Musical Americans. And now we'd like to sing for you the Battle Hymn of the Republic.